Now, folks, Jesus said, forgive as you have been forgiven. Do anything in your power to work issues out. If somebody has done something against you, go and talk to them. Don't ignore it. And if they don't listen, take another one or two and try to work it out. And if they don't listen, don't ignore it. Do not expect that the matter will go away by itself. It's going to get worse. Present it to the church. Sin, it's a serious problem. It's not something to play with. Do not ignore it. You are in for a lot of trouble if you ignore sin. Doesn't matter who does it. Your relative, your son, or a stranger. Sin should never be ignored. Bring the matter to the church. And that person should be for you like a pagan. You should love pagans, but you should not enable sin. You should pray for them and help them change, but you should not tolerate and allow to happen again. Church should be a safe place. So Jesus gave them the process how to deal with sin and forgiveness. Every time we go into any extreme of either tolerating sin or not forgiving, we are in for a lot of trouble, and we affect ourselves, our families, our churches. Every time we follow what Jesus said, we have peace, our churches are happy, and more than that, we are blessed. And as we do that and forgive others, God can forgive us. And that happened only in one way. If we realize, as we look to the cross, and as we reflect, contemplate, behold the cross, as we realize how much God has forgiven us, if we look fully into His grace, into His cross, into His sacrifice, into His forgiveness and love and mercy, as we see that, as we understand that He has forgiven us a gigantic debt, we are overwhelmed and speechless. And as we understand the magnitude of our debt, and understand that He has fully forgiven us and fully paid for us, only then we can be filled with grace and peace and joy. And only when we understand how much we have been forgiven and how much we owe, only then we are able to forgive a little debt that somebody else owes us. People that don't forgive are people that don't understand forgiveness, are people that have never experienced grace and forgiveness themselves. They talk about it, but they have no joy of it. Only those who have the joy and peace of forgiveness share forgiveness. Only those who understand how much they have done and how much they have been forgiven, forgive others. Therefore, folks, God is calling you to act on it. God is calling you to fully forgive as you have been fully forgiven.